We got 2 yards of garden dirt yesterday, and the plan is to fill up the flower beds, but we had a pretty good storm last night and the power went out, so let's kind of take a look around real quick because we might be doing cleanup duty instead. The dirt's going right in this front one. All right, everybody, it's a new and beautiful day, and the majority of the branches are all picked up, and I just went to Tractor Supply, and I got this awesome thing. Check it out. Ooh, it's a gorilla card, and it's not huge, which is what I really kind of like about it, actually, and it's gonna be great for the chicken coop, scooping all the stuff, and I got a little mini rake for scooping the chicken coop. This was only $59, $59.99. And I got a fun little sign for the chicken coop. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Yeah, so let's get to work. I definitely 100% planned that this would fit down here. Here's the first flower bed that we're gonna fill. I'm gonna scoop some of this stuff out before I fill it up. I'm planting. You go. Shoo shoo. You silly birds. You silly birds. All right, so that's part of the project. Obviously, we're not done yet, but I do want to show you a little bit about what happened today. This bed still needs to be planted up, but these ones have the rock cress and creeping phlox. So there has already been a deer in here. They have eaten the tops of some of these. So these are deer resistant, so it doesn't look like they, you know what I mean, went too crazy, but they did obviously decide that they wanted to walk through here and see what was happening. Same thing here. See how the tops are kind of eaten off, and that one does not look great. Oh my gosh, this is sad. So they're not going to chew them all the way down, and the goal is with these phlox and rock cress is at some point they're going to spread, you know, this whole area, and they'll be touching each other, and they'll actually kind of cascade down this rock face. Hi Katie, why didn't you keep the deer out? And I transplanted some creeping jenny from my barrels up there because they're really, really prolific. And I also grabbed some of the Johnny jump ups out of the water jugs in the back, and they've been here and they seem to be doing okay so far. So hopefully the deer don't mess with this too much. I did chop the tops off of these hydrangeas because they are not really ready to be blooming yet. Good girl. And their leaves were looking super sad. But after I cut the tops off, their leaves kind of rebounded. I think something has been fiddling with this. So see how floppy this is? This is how all the leaves were until I chopped the flowers off. So hopefully these rebound because hydrangeas come to my house to die. It seems that's like one of the only things that I have struggle with growing. These guys are still doing good up here. These hydrangeas, nothing has really messed with them. This one is not looking great. It's got a single leaf on it, and it's kind of like a sad little leaf. So hopefully the root system is still doing okay and it snaps out of it. But eventually I'm going to plant that bottom one up, and hopefully we don't have too much more deer traffic. Check it out. So I've got my snapdragon babies and some pots, some soil. I'm out here in this bed because I'm not gonna make a mess in here, which is kind of cool. These guys have spent the last 3 nights outside and they did super good. So now I'm gonna take them out of their flat that they started in and pot them up in here until I'm ready to put them up the hill. Here we go. I'm gonna use these bigger ones too, and just mix up my potting soil that I dumped out here. And I'm gonna use some of the smaller ones in here so I could fit a couple. I mean, they're all relatively good size, but these smaller ones will definitely have more room. There we go. Perfect. I got all of the snapdragons and the Rebecca plants all potted up, and I planted some remaining ones kind of here and around the corner and on the way down. So hopefully those do good out here. Let's go take a look at the pots. I'm going to give all of these some water, and it's pretty overcasty right now. And this gets more partial shade than anything, so hopefully they will enjoy being here and have a lot more space for their roots. I'll keep you posted on how they're doing. Anyways, I'm gonna try to clear these deer tracks here and make this dirt look a little nicer, and then I'll be able to tell if any more have come through. Anyways, more to come.